I made that nigga surrender too.
There we
When
go.
he surrendered, I jumped
That
back
shit
in the
wasn't
party.
showing up.
Why didn't I pick up a hand cannon frame last week?
Man,
I didn't even touch the forge last week.
me neither. I didn't even want to play that game last week. I'm gonna be honest.
Me either. I didn't do. All I did was farm Dust Rock last week. I didn't do any type of
I know.
milestones. That's why
I'm
nigga
about to
not
stop.
650 this week.
I'm
I
about to
would
stop.
actually be.
The only reason to get 650, honestly, is if you're gonna run the new raid. If not, there's no need to be 650. Like, swear to God, Diego, if you're not gonna run the new raid, you don't have to get 650.
1,
You said what,
2,
cuz?
3.
Pretty much.
All right, you peeping right?
Yeah, I am now. What deck is this?
The purple. At least that's what I named it.
Are all the monsters in it purple? Because I know Buster Blader ain't purple, my nigga.
Damn near.
He's not.
Bluish purple. But nah,
That's
none
what
of
I'm
my.
like.
Why did I name this bitch the purple? None of the monsters in here are purple that I know of.
Right.
Niggas do get shit to shut around.
I was like, I don't think that. It don't look like a graveyard deck.
I have a deck that's a lot of purple monsters, but I call that bitch Shadow Realm.
Yep. I remember that one. This one playing the graveyard, don't it?
Barely.
Barely.
It's like certain cards I use from the graveyard because them bitches like go. Boom.
Damn. Hey, oh God. I feel like at this point you should just be able to go buy extra lids to Tupperware. Like they should sell the lids separate. Where do? Oh, you mean just steal them out the back? Cause I'm with that. I'm with clipping the lids out the back. Cause them motherfuckers is immortal. Some monster run in everybody's house in the middle of the night and eat the lids to Tupperware and just leave. I'm pretty sure it's a homunculus. Diego? Fuck that nigga. Yeah. Yes. He's going over the security system with the family. Them niggas, where, he was the cop in the beginning who was going over the security system and them and everything with them because they were leaving for the holidays. They told him they were leaving. Right. That's fine. What? I don't like any of them. I don't like movies based on white kids. What? I don't. I used to like Karate Kid until I started paying attention to it. Why the fuck do I care about this kid getting bullied? Fuck that white kid. He wasn't shit, no way. Daniel-san, kick his ass so this could be over. Titanic. I was sad about the Titanic until I realized they didn't allow black people on it. Good work. Good work, Iceberg.
This is about to be low-key tedious as fuck.
Yeah, but fuck that. They didn't allow niggas on the boat. Haha, bitch. They would have seen, they'd have been like, hey, bitch, it's cold.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you what he's doing right now. He has a deck full of monster, like trap cards that count as monsters. And
he has a massive ass fucking deck.
Right, it's full of trap cards that counts as monsters.
You're not gonna pull out that Stardust? I'm weak as fuck. Hey, the way she folded up, though.
I didn't need none one of them 3 cards that was at the top of my deck. I'm happy I did that. I'm busy.
Ooh. So what did you just do?
The card all the way to the left of my field. Ooh. Yeah, the card all the way to the left of my field. During each of my end phases, I send the top 3 cards of my deck to the graveyard.
Why?
It's just his effect.
That's not good.
Right. But it serves its purposes.
That nigga in there sweating. What's that nigga ability?
So all them synchro cards I got in my extra deck that I keep bringing out, I can banish a synchro card from my graveyard, a synchro dragon type monster from my graveyard, and pay 1,000 life points. Well, no, I don't pay 1,000. I just banish it from my graveyard, and then that monster, the purple one, it has the same effect. It copies the effect of that monster, and I get to use it.
Why are you throwing so many cards in your graveyard, folks?
Nigga, game over. It don't even matter.
No, I was just asking why.
Oh, because well, I really wasn't. But I'm gonna go to the deck in a deck edit so I can explain it. This nigga, this is the card I built this deck around. So in order to summon him, I gotta use polymerization with a dragon type synchro monster and a warrior type monster. So the warrior monster is clearly Buster Blader for that deck because it's a dragon deck. So I usually use either Buster Blader or that first card you see me send to my graveyard on purpose, which was
Right.
this one, Destiny Hero Malicious. So if that card's in my graveyard, I can banish it and special summon another one from my deck. So I just use that as a special summon so I can get a level 6 out on my field easily. And the other card I built this deck around was the first card you see me bring out, which was the level 12 with 0 attack and 0 defense. So the only way I could synchro summon it is by sending 2 level 5 or higher monsters I control with the same level to the graveyard. So I use Malicious because it's a level 6, and I also use Labradorite because it's a level 6 tuner. So them two brings out my Altamaya, and then Altamaya's effect is anytime I set a spell or a trap, I get to special summon 1 level 7 or 8 dragon type synchro monster from my extra deck without going through the normal synchro rules. So I usually bring out Bilzy because back to Altamaya, his other ability is it can't be targeted or for attacks or by card effects as long as I have a synchro monster on the field. So the first monster I usually bring out when I have Altamaya is Bilzy. Bilzy's effect is it can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle, and any damage I take involving that card or from an opponent's card effect, it gains attack. So it's literally just a fucking big ass tank. So Bilzy protects Altamaya. Altamaya special summons all of these white cards every time anytime I set a spell or trap card. So it's just like you can't really do shit to me. If you let me get that nigga out first, there's nothing else you can do. So since he get the special, like he can special summon them hoes with ease, like going around the rules and shit. I usually I'll do Altamaya, that's my first card. Then I'll do Bilzy as number 2. I'll do Moonlight Dragon, and I'll do Crystal Wing. So that's 4 right there. I usually just bring them out based on like the scenario that I'm in. Like if I'm in a scenario, like if I'm playing a deck and I know that deck is full of like shit that destroys my cards, nigga, I'm using fucking Stardust easily. Or let's say I don't have any more cards in my hand, I'll use Void Ogre because Void Ogre's ability says once per turn during either player's turn, if my opponent activates a spell or a trap card and I don't have any cards in my hand, I can just negate it. And that shit comes in handy as well. Okay. And then the other card you seen I had on the field was Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He gets to special summon 1 dragon type monster from my hand or my graveyard. Only thing about that is if I summon my synchro cards by going around the rules with Altamaya, if they go to the graveyard, I cannot bring them back with Red Eyes because they wasn't special summoned appropriately. If they're not special summoned appropriately in the graveyard, you can't special summon them from the graveyard with any ability. Like that goes for Monster Reborn, anything that brings you back from the graveyard, basically.
Okay. Kick this shit off. Let me see some more.
Yeah.
These niggas out here who ain't been sent to the Shadow Realm.
Then we shall use a deck called Lit Shadow Realm. This actually used to be the number 2 deck in the fucking game, and I only built it because Skinny had the number 1 deck, and I was like, you know what? If you're gonna use the number 1 ranked deck right now, I might as well build this, huh? Cause you know I hate meta decks. And then his deck got nerfed, so I stopped using this. Now this one actually plays in the graveyard. You don't want to pull up? I'll pull up. Damn, ain't nobody on. I think everybody in the shadow room, bro.
Bruh.
Boy, if you let me go first, you stupid. Yup, you stupid. That nigga name is Ray Shadows. What deck do you think I'm using? Shadows, you dumbass. Wow, they gave me 3 cards to start the duel off that fucking has something to do with niggas not fucking with me. Bottomless Trap Hole, Regeki, and Torrential Tribute. This is gonna be fun.
Right.
So I use Torrential Tribute because it destroys all the monsters on the field, including mine.
Right.
And my monsters all have effects that if they're destroyed by a card effect, then I get to activate the ability. And the one I just put face down, if it's destroyed by a card effect, it goes right back to the field. Interesting. What a waste. I know what my next card is.
Hey, Big Will trying to give it to you, Diego.
I'm trying.
He beat the fuck out you, folk.
Mm.
Was you sleep, Diego?
I'm about to say, I don't know what that nigga did after he summoned the second card.
You went to sleep, didn't you?
Fucking right. That nigga was doing a lot. I done rolled over and shit. Mm.
Diego, you got your ass whooped, folk. Cause I got a ton of vision.
Oh yeah, I'm getting off. Ain't nobody pull up yet.
Right.
Yup, I'll be back on in the morning actually.